Okay, maybe one more try. Alright, let's see if we can kill a ladybug. Or if the game's gonna crash. Or my computer's gonna crash again. Oh yeah, we stuck him. Okay, and this uses... I got XP. In the event multiple solo players attack the same target, the player who attacks first will always receive 100% of the experience points and items dropped. The player who follow will be rewarded based on their contribution to the battle. If you see a fellow player in need of a hand, do not hesitate to lend yours. Fantastic. An item you have equipped is now bound to you and can no longer be traded or put up for sale. Okay. This uses 60 TP with a 2.5 second recast. Okay. So basically we can just spam that all we want. Okay. Yeah, this XP gain, I think it's going to get a little on my nerves because I killed a ground squirrel and a ladybug and I'm level 2. That's a little silly. Yeah, that's a bit much. Does shift do anything? Can we bind this to shift? Keybinds. Hotbar. Holy hotbars, Batman. There's hidden hotbars. I like that. Okay. What have I got going on here? Okay, so that's okay. That's 0. Or no, let's do this. Mouse button. Yeah, there we go. Now we can sprint. What's the cooldown on that? 60 seconds, so it's same as WoW, basically. Gotcha. Okay, let's do what I was supposed to do now that I've killed something. Now that I feel better about my life. Oh, we still need to find a Moogle. A delivery Moogle to access my letter. Can I find that on the map? Where am I on the map? That's a Moogle. It doesn't say delivery Moogle. Hunt board. Oh, nice. Can we do Final Fantasy 12 hunts? Can I go kill Gilgamesh? Where's my Moogle? Just wait until you see what I have to trade Koopa. All sorts of trinkets and baubles. I'm positive an adventurer types like you will like. If only I could remember where I put it all. Okay, that's not the Moogle I'm after. Bernadette. What do you got for me, Bernadette? Bernadette is searching for adventurers eager to prove their mettle. Newly come to Gridania, are you? In search of fame and fortune, perhaps? If you have confidence in your abilities, I urge you to speak with Chancellor of the God's Quiver. You can find him standing vigil before the Archers Guild. The creatures of the Twelveswood have been behaving most unnaturally of late, and it has fallen to the God's Quiver to pacify them. Alas, they are sorely undermanned. For this reason, they seek able adventurers to supplement their ranks. I am certain that your offer of aid would be well received. Okay, we can look into that. Oh, awesome! I can zoom. Shop, shop. Skywatcher. So you want to be a carpenter? Carpenter's Guild. Friendship. Hunt board. Where is my Moogle? Perhaps there isn't a delivery Moogle here. So you want to be an archer? Not particularly. I'm looking for the Lancers Guild. Where am I here? Lancers Guild. Whoa. Oh, okay. So I'm not in the right part of the map. Okay, I've got to go to Old Gridania. So let us do that. I just spin around, go this way. There we go. There was a quest there. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see it. What is this? Oh, inventory. Oh, it's my bags. Okay. I got you. I got you. And the Lancers Guild is straight ahead. Let's see. Do I need to go in? I'm sure. Okay, we've got two different things going on here. Guild receptionist. Welcome to the Lancers Guild. I see you brought your own spear. If you seek to refine your skills with the polearm, then you have come to the right place. Here at the Lancers Guild, spear wielders gather to train with one another and further hone their abilities under the tutelage of our fine instructors. More than just an instrument of war, the spear is also a tool for hunting, and with game ever plentiful in the Twelveswood, the weapon has been the mainstay of the locals here since before the founding of Gridania. With the passing of time, our nation became a gathering place for spearmasters from across the realm, many eager to test their mettle against the famed might of our wood whalers. And it was here in Gridania that their myriad fighting styles came into contact, eventually giving rise to the art taught here today. The spear technique could be formalized at all owed much to the founding. Why does that sentence sound so weird? To the founding of the Lancers Guild by wood whaler Captain Mistal nigh on a century past. The tradition of accepting students from without as well as within Gridania's borders persists to this day, ensuring that the art of the polearm may not only survive but also continue to evolve. Well, there you have it. I hope this brief history of the guild has helped settle any doubts in your mind. The Lancers Guild is always eager to welcome new initiates. If you've a will to enlist, speak with me again, and we can begin the enrollment procedures. I would love to. Well then, have you made up your mind to enlist in the Lancers Guild? Absolutely. Excellent. I shall let Guildmaster Yuane know to expect you. All who seek admittance to our ranks must present themselves before him. He will judge if you are fit to become one of us. Pray make your way to the training area within. Our Guildmaster awaits you there. Well met, adventurer. I understand you wish to learn the Lancer's art under our roof. Though you've doubtless brandished a spear before this day, and perhaps even in earnest, you still have a long way to go before you may call yourself a Lancer in sooth. In my capacity as guildmaster, I shall guide your training, beginning with the very basics, the principles of our art. There exist myriad fighting styles, each of which has its own unique qualities. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one of attack, no matter who or what we face. An experienced lancer is able to wield a polearm as if it were an extension of his body. He transforms into a raging storm before his foes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, we lancers forego plate, favoring armor of leather and chain, such materials as provide adequate protection without unduly hindering movement. A lancer's worth may be measured quite simply in how swiftly and decisively he can pierce an enemy's defenses. By its nature, the polearm is a simple weapon to wield. For good or ill, even in a farmer's hands, it is capable of wreaking considerable havoc. Thus has it been a mainstay of every great army since ancient times. Yet know that a lance alone does not a lancer make. Faced with unfavorable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. A true lancer, however, flinches not before his enemies, for he knows not the meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdainful of the odds that he might pierce the enemy line and open a path to victory. And I just received a something from someone. Needless to say, doing so requires no small amount of courage, and that is why our guild has striven from the first to instill the essential quality in every soul who passes through our halls. Arduous trials await you should you join our ranks. Knowing this, have you the resolve to wield the lance? Yes. Well said, adventurer. I see no reason to deny you a place within our ranks. Ah, but I neglected to introduce myself. I am Ywain, master of this guild. Pleasantries duly exchanged, I hereby assign you your first task, a trial to be precise. In order to develop an affinity with your weapon and learn to gauge such things as distance, you are to go forth and brandish your spear with reckless abandon. The squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars that roam just outside the city should provide you with a suitable challenge. Put down, let us say, 3 of each, and then report back to me. Free companies. Free companies are independent player-operated organizations not unlike guilds. While there are no restrictions on who may join a company, players cannot belong to more than one free company at a time. Companies will advance in rank as their members earn company points by undertaking various duties around Eorzea. These tasks will also earn companies credits, which can be used as currency to purchase various items. To form a company, a player must first draft a petition, then get 3 other players to sign it. These 3 players will become the founding members of the company. Okay. I'm guessing I probably got an invite to a free company. Social, perhaps? Crossworld link check? No. Party, signs, waymakes, nope. Ready check, travel, nope. Logs, nope. Duty? I said duty. Okay, we'll just worry about that later. You've got something for me. What do you got? Wants a fledgling adventurer to deal with a squirrel problem. How convenient. I'm already on a quest for a squirrel problem. Oh, free company invite. Kina. Okay. Ah, a fresh-faced adventurer. The very manner of person I had wished to meet. The Lancers Guild is looking for someone to track down and exterminate 6 squirrels. The infernal pests have been squeezing in under our floorboards every eve for the past several moons and gnawing away at the support pillars. They have yet to inflict any serious structural damage, thank the builder, but I hesitate to bring such trifling matter before the wood whalers or the god's quiver. Hence my delight at your timely arrival. Why an adventurer who could not dispatch such woodland nuisance is not worthy of the name. Not here in Gridania, at any rate. And you know what becomes of incapable adventurers. But perhaps it is best you do not. The scrolls of which I spoke can be found in the central shroud. Return to me once you have disposed of them, assuming the task is not beyond you. For your sake, I sincerely hope it is not. Okay. We have to slay 6 squirrels, slay 3 squirrels, slay 3 ladybugs, and slay 3 forest bungwars. And we still need to speak with Chanceloop. And we need to listen to the explanation of the markets, which I'm guessing is probably right here, and attune yourself to the etherite found inside the city. Okay, let us go toy with combat a little bit more. Because why not? This way. No, not this way. Yep, this way. I don't even know where I'm going. I must say the graphics in this are absolutely fantastic. I'm quite impressed. And we still haven't found a delivery modal. You have left the sanctuary. Alright, little squirrels. Oh, nice. It highlights them. I mean, that's a little easy, but at the same time, quite enjoyable. Makes them easier to locate in the field. I'm guessing... Slay ground squirrels. I'm guessing we have an auto loot because I already had loot. What did I get? I've got silver chocobo feathers, a common symbol of friendship throughout the realm. These brilliant plumes can be exchanged at Calamity Salvagers for special rewards. Okay. And then I have animal skins, which I'm guessing I'm looting from these guys. I'm gonna get ya. Oh no. No, I still need 3 more squirrels, so it's fine. Level up. So that is level 3 now. I am curious. Armory, chest, character, currency, actions, and traits? Ah, yeah. Here we go. Commands. True thrust, vorpal thrust, combo action, true thrust, heavy thrust, full thrust, chaos thrust, disembowel, blood for blood. Okay. And so they appear to be all level locked. Okay. I'm game with that. Oh yeah, 2 animal skins. Okay, so it's an auto load system. Okay, now we need bungwars. Where will I find bungwars? Forest bungwar. I'm curious if the day-night cycle is tied to real time or local time, or if it's just a short cycle. I'm guessing probably a short cycle. It's pretty rare that you see it tied to real time. I mean, really, I think the only thing I can think of off the top of my head that's real time is like Pokemon. Not the ladybug. Yeah, one more for good measure. Oh, maybe two more. I'll get another level and get another ability. Get the ladybug. Oh no, there's my other ability. Holy cow, that was cool. Get out of my way. Combos. Melee-oriented classes such as Gladiator or Marauder can chain together their weapon skills to deal additional damage or inflict additional enfeeblements to their targets. This is known as combo. Combos are not available to Pugilists, as this melee class employs a unique weapon skill chaining system. If a weapon skill can be chained with another, it will be indicated in the weapon skills help text under combo action. In this case, a Vorpal Thrust to the left. If executed immediately after True Thrust, the potency will be doubled to 200. That of a normal Vorpal Thrust, 100. Okay. Some weapon skills must be delivered from a specified direction to maximize their damage. In these cases, maximum damage must be dealt for the action to successfully initiate a combo. When a weapon skill can be chained into a hotbar, its hotbar icon will be outlined with a flashing yellow border. The border will fade if the weapon skill is not used within a certain amount of time. Learn which weapon skills can... Oh, wait. Learn which weapon skills chain together to maximize your battle efficiency. So, this can be chained, and this can be chained. Or, no, this is the second part of the chain. And so, can we make a macro so this just occupies a single location? Because I've seen macros in here. Use your macros. Wave. Goodbye. Congratulations. Okay, we need a new macro. Through Vorpal. Text commands. I have no idea how macros in this work. Will that work? Or do I'm sure it probably won't. I mean, that's way too easy. Yep, I say Vorpal Thrust. That's awesome. Your message was not heard. You must wait before using tell. Say, haha, I was spamming in chat. Okay. The command /macro does not exist. Okay, I'll go the long way. Mark enemy. Attack nearest /target enemy. /action. I have this feeling I'm gonna have to completely relearn how to build macros. Because, let's see, /target enemy /face target. Instead of auto attack though, I just want it to alternate between True Thrust and Vorpal Thrust. This text commands. Oh, nice. That's cool. Okay, if I were in WoW, this would be like slash action space true thrust space comma vorpal thrust, maybe, with a cool sword icon. Oh wait, no, can we have a cool spear icon? Okay, fine, this will work. Oh no, wait, there's more icons. Okay, that's fine. Now let's try it. True is not a valid action name. Okay. Nope, no, no, no. Wrong macro. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to do some research on how to make macros. So for now, we'll just get rid of that. Do it the old-fashioned way. Got him. Alright, let's go back to town. We have quests to turn in. I guess I could come check this out real quick. Since I am attuning. I am attuned. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Miowen's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nissia of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the aetheryte. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetherites are devices that tap into the ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of aetherites and their connection to the flow of aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the aetherites found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the aetherite or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. Return learn. You attune with the aetherite, you are now able to use the return spell. Instantly return to your current home point. Okay, so it's a Hearthstone. The spell return can be used to instantly travel back to the aetherite set as your home point. Casting the spell does not require any MP and can be accessed by selecting return under travel from the main menu. The sole limitation of the spell is that it can only be cast once every 15 minutes. Earth time. Only one home point may be set at any time. To make an aetherite your new home point, right click on the crystal to bring up the aetherite menu. Okay. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Parsimon-Tret, master of the markets? You think you can stroll in here bold as you please and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now. This whole encounter reeks of Mewin's handiwork, and more specifically her baking. Don't look so surprised, son. I smell that eel pie of yours a malm away. Hand it over. Here you go. That flaky crust. Just divine. Very well, I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the rosewood stalls directly south of here. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it is potions or paraphernalia you seek, head north to the ebony stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by wildly traveled Uldan merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs, then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There is little more I can teach you with mere words. Go peruse the stalls and see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience after all, and I am weary of talking unless you have another eel pie. No. Handing over items. Some quests will require you to deliver items. If an NPC requires an item request window will appear. Drag the items from your inventory or armory chest into the item request window and click hand over to complete the transaction. Items can also be added to the item request window by right-clicking them. Okay. Oh, you got a quest for me. The Master of Markets, Paramount, is willing to permit an adventurer to assist him in fulfilling an order from the Lancers Guild. I take it my previous explanation did not suffice to sate your curiosity. Very well. If you wish to know more of the markets, I shall give you a practical education free of charge. As master of the markets, I entertain many requests. This order from the whalers, for example, but I delegate their fulfillment to my hirelings that I might tend to such tasks as I alone am capable of performing. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to Singulid of the Lancers Guild. There is much more to be found in these stalls if you have the dedication to seek it and the coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares, so numerous are the debts I am owed. A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Why, I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity. But worry not, I am a man of my word, and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to Singuled, and she may even see fit to reward you. Okay, so we can do that. Sensuous. Looks like there's going to be one here. Independent Tinker. You got discerning eyes, sir. The craftsmanship's truly something, ain't it? Perfect for securing any manner of Gods, I never hear that bloody name again. It'll be too soon. There I was thinking I might make a guild today. Here, take the damn brambleweed rope and bugger off. So enthused. So as far as it comes to this, I'm curious about crafting. I'm here to pick up a spearhead. I'm wondering if you can craft spears. I would imagine you could. And then being able to craft leather armor so I can be somewhat self-sufficient. Sorry, mate, we ain't open yet. Oh, what a parsimonitrets. Well, and what was it you said you wanted? A bone spearhead? Ah, here she is. Take it and tell that bastard we're square. Fantastic. Welcome, welcome. At the behest of good Master Parsimonitre, you say? To what do we owe the pleasure of your company today, my lord? May I take this opportunity to say that it is an honor and a privilege to serve you. Ah, but you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, yes, feel free to take as much as you require. And you will, of course, inform Master Parsimonitre. Someday I'll learn how to say that. That I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? You were the only one that was anywhere near happy to accommodate his needs, but okay. And then we need to deliver it to the Lancers Guild, which is where we're headed in the first place. What business have you with me, adventurer? You come upon the bidding of Master Parsimonitre? So soon? I am impressed. I placed my order only a short time ago, yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Parsimonitre is every bit as resourceful as they say. You are fortunate to work under such a man. You would do well to mold yourself in his image if you have any aspirations as a merchant. I got 5 earth shards, a tiny crystalline manifestation of etheric earth energy. Crafting catalyst, okay. And so now we have animal skins, shriek shrooms, but oh, they're not there. I wonder if I have a... Well, you would think if I have a crafting location, a crafting bag, that these would show up in there instead of in my inventory, but... The squirrels are dealt with then. Very good. I am pleased to see you have proven yourself useful. What's that? You wonder what happens to adventurers who failed to complete such trifling tasks? Why, such sluggards soon find there is no place for them within the city. And where do they end up after leaving Gridania? Well, you shall hear the truth of that before long. I can have leather caracows, leather sandals, or an Alagon 10-piece, currency minted the 3rd Astral Era by the Alagon Empire, exchangeable for gil, so I can have extra money. Or not extra money, because that's experience, so I can have money, sandals, or caracows. That's all classes. This is Disciple of War. Can I compare? Oh, I see. I'm already comparing. Okay. Okay, we'll take that. Oh, and I leveled up. So we're now level 5. Since the armory system in Final Fantasy XIV allows you to change your class or job by simply changing the weapon or tool in your main hand, it is recommended that you always have several sets of gear in hand. However, gear can take up a tremendous amount of space in one's inventory, which is why all adventurers carry an armory chest. All gear purchased, crafted, or found is automatically stored in this chest, leaving your inventory free to fill with other items such as potions, crafting materials, and food. Gear in your armory chest is categorized and stored by type and can be equipped or discarded directly from the chest interface. The armory chest can be accessed at any time by selecting character from the main menu, followed by armory chest or pressing Control 1, perhaps? Okay. But do they look good? Yeah, they look decent. I lost magic defense, but I gained 3 defense. Soul crystal, feet, legs, waist, hands, body, head, main hand, offhand, ears, neck, wrists, rings. Ring of fortitude. Well, yeah, let's just equip that right on there. I have 214 gil. Stance. Oh, cool. We can go into combat stance. Fantastic. Okay. So you're back. I trust you have learned something of the essence of our art. A lancer learns best when he is doing each thrust, making him stronger. Such things as strategy and technique will come in time, and never forget courage. Without it, you cannot hope to realize your potential. Your look betrays no hint of doubt. I would have you take with you this hunting log. It bears the name, the creatures against which a lancer might hone his skills. To be sure, there is no single way to master our art. The log serves to guide you should you find yourself in need of direction. That will be all for the present. Now take up your weapon, sally forth, and cut a path for yourself. When next we meet, I hope to see you stronger for your time out in the world. The next Lancer quest will be available from Yawain upon reaching level 5. Marmot Steak. Skill speed plus 8%, vitality plus 1, direct hit rate plus 1. Okay. XP bonus, duration. Some items can be used, granting various effects such as instant HP restoration, attribute boosts, and more. Using an item is as simple as selecting use from the item subcommands. All items with recast timers cannot be used again until their timer is expired. Guildmaster Yawain would teach you the meaning of courage. Oh, scale mail, leather eye patch, fingerless leather gloves, leather krakows, or money. Oh, and a bone harpoon. Nice. And I'm guessing that they're above the level 5, that's a Lancer and Dragoon. Ah, you have returned. I take from your presence that you have gained a measure of familiarity with your weapon. Good. You are ready to begin the next phase of your training. You'll recall my telling you that it takes no small amount of courage to be a Lancer. Now, in general terms, courage is the strength to do something which one finds unnerving. However, a Lancer's notion of courage is not so simple. Having first drawn a distinction between courage and recklessness, he then divides the former into 2 aspects. I would have you learn each with spear in hand. The first is composure. When outnumbered in battle, a Lancer may lose his composure and succumb to panic. Should this happen, all of his training will swiftly flee his mind, and he will struggle to overcome opponents whom he would ordinarily have bested with ease. He will, in short, contribute to his own defeat. If you wish to become a lancer in sooth, you must learn to maintain your composure at all times. Do this, and you will be able to call upon every ounce of your strength and skill when it matters most, and so to your first task. The riverbanks of the Central Shroud are home to Vilekin known as Yarzons. Fiercely territorial, the creatures will attack anyone who strays too close, making them the bane of fisherfolk. They typically fall upon their prey en masse, barring all avenues of escape before closing in for the kill. These sound like... wow, I can't even think of the name now. These are... Murlocs. What must go through the mind of their victim in that instant? Panic, despair? Be sure to tell me upon your return. Needless to say, I would have you brave such an encounter. Take this sack of decidedly noisome bait and use it to lure the ever-ravenous creature out of their nest. It may be that only one curious Yarzon appears, but what if 2 or 3 follow the scent? Let us see how you fare then. Go now, my young lancer, and learn what it means to fight with composure. Okay. Not that way. This way. Relico and all that. And it appears it is on a unique cycle. Key items. Key items can be used on targets by first right-clicking on the target, then right-clicking the appropriate icon from the key items window and selecting use. Okay, let's go turn in our report to Mewin. And then, oh, that's my sprint. We will continue on hunting log. The hunting log is a record of your completion of tasks involving the slaying of certain creatures. By completing these tasks, you will earn rewards and unlock new challenges. The log can be accessed via logs found in the main menu or by pressing H on your keyboard. Once the log is open, select a class and difficulty to view the available challenge for that rank. Each challenge is marked with a class name and number, such as Lancer number 1. Below that name and number, you will find the target as well as how many of the target you must defeat. Hovering over the target and name will display one of the areas in which the target can be located. Targets indicated in your hunting log will have a special icon above their display name, making it easier to locate the creature. Oh, nice! So I can just go about going after various enemies. That's actually kind of cool. Oh no, I'm gonna clobber my mic. There we go. Oh, and then it's different for each class, I'm guessing. And then there's multiple levels. Fantastic. So we need to go kill ladybugs, ground squirrels, forest fungars, mitlings, opos, microchews, black F's, bog yarzons, hoglets, anoles, darmites, tree slugs. Okay. It looks like we've got our work cut out for us. Let's make sure to go the right way this time. I am still just blown away by these graphics. It's absolutely gorgeous. That person just teleported into a pretty black portal. Oh, me a win. The conquering hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust. The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort, Falkith. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. Oh no, she's got more quests. Miwin wishes to send an adventurer to the instructor at the Bannock. I get wind shards. It's a crafting catalyst. I would really like to know where these crystals are going. You visited the Bannock on your wanderings? It is a training ground found just outside the city where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Adder are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Galfred, is an instructor there, and I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself and find out if there's anything you can do to help. Mind you do not stray far from the path. The Twelveswood is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. Holy macaronis! There's quests all over the place. Celestine, a world-weary veteran of many adventures, is looking for an inexperienced young soul to make a delivery on her behalf. Hey boy, you seem unoccupied. You know the Bannock? I trust fancied taking a bag of basic provisions over there for me. It's not too heavy, mostly filled with dried meats and other bland rations. It's a straightforward job that I'd do with a smile and a spring in my step if I were 10 years younger. Alas, my tastes have matured, evolved, advanced to a higher level, you might even say. But it's a perfect little task for someone fresh-faced like you. Worry not, you'll receive appropriate compensation upon delivery, which you may keep with my blessing. Okay, I need to go there anyways. Tatsosa needs someone to return an iron snaffle he accidentally took from a Tree Speak stables. This I can get a tabard, a half robe, or money. That's a lot of crunching. What the? This isn't a... I must have mistaken this metal bit for a nut whilst out foraging for food in the forest. A spare snaffle misplaced by some sorry soul from Tree Speak stables, I suspect. It was in their vague vicinity that I amassed the majority of my masticable morsels. Well, I've already had a hefty helping of these here nuts, so I won't be walking for a while. Might I trouble you to take this to Tree Speak stables in my stead? Prior to parting, pray speak to Barnabontant at the Yellow Serpent Gate. Listen well to his directions or you're liable to get lost. Okay. Now we've got a whole mess of stuff to go do. Back to the Central Shroud. Okay, hunting log was H. We need 3 ladybugs. Oh, I'm guessing the little chinguleta there is because I need squirrels too. Let's see if it disappears if I kill 3 of them. Okay, so the little oddball symbol is for things in my hunting log. That's fantastic to help keep track of what I need to kill. Especially just out wandering around, if I see something, it's easy to spot even if I don't remember it being in the log. Okay, so that's both of those. So now it's on to the forest fungars. Oh, and I need to look at the map. Oh, what is this? Monster Scorned. Ooh, are these random public events? I really like random public events. They're a lot of fun. And I need to head over there to the Bannock. And then, where is... oh, Spear of the Fearless. Okay, so I need to go over there for my main quest. Sorry, little forest fungar, you shouldn't be hanging out in the road. The Fate system. Fate is short for Full Active Time Event. These public quests occur periodically in real time around Eorzea, and anyone can participate by simply showing up before one ends. When you sense a fate nearby, a message will appear on your screen and the location will be displayed on your maps. The type of fate in progress can be identified by its map icon. Mousing over the icon will display the fate title. Okay, so I'm guessing these are my public events. You will automatically join a fate the moment you cross the event threshold. At this time, the fate title, objectives, and time remaining will appear in your duty list. If you are several levels higher than the recommended level, a level sync button will appear in your duty list. Press the button to automatically lower your levels so you may participate and receive rewards. Interesting. Oh, nope, go around. Nope, the fungar. And then we're gonna go check this fate thing out, because there's one right here. There's a level up, and I have Impulse Drive. Delivers an attack with a potence of 200. Interesting. And we have joined the fate. I wonder if I am of a level for this. Some foul sorceress has enchanted the forest fungars, transforming them into man-eating menaces. I'm guessing I just... Yep, looks like we just need to kill them. The purple fungars. There's one. Well, come at me, bro. There's another one. But I'm kind of curious what the purpose of this impulse drive is at this point. Because it really doesn't have a place. You're not getting away from me. Maybe you are getting away from me. Fate rewards. What did I get for that? Once a fate is complete, a window detailing your reward will be displayed. Rewards will be distributed to all event participants and are based not only on success but on individual contributions. The more active you are in completing event objectives, the greater contribution will be deemed. Contribution is indicated via the gold, silver, or bronze medal that appears on your reward window. I'm guessing I missed. my reward. Or am I just not seeing it? Key items, journal, timers, raid finder, duty finder, recommendations. Huh. Okay, well over here. Oh, I need to kill these. There's a Yarzan nest. There we go. Use it. Oh, these are not like murlocs at all. Oh yeah, I guess it could be used like a finisher like that. Although still, that kind of seems odd. Because it's, I mean, it hits basically like my Vorpal Thrust does, but not quite. I mean, it's TP cost, it's the same cost as True Thrust. Potency of 200, potency of 100, but it's doubled if I use it after True Thrust. What is your purpose? I guess I shouldn't be complaining. I mean, it's another ability, and I'm not really complaining, but chain 2. Okay, so that should be that complete. Correct? Yes. So now we need Yarzans. Yo, come down here. So not murlocs. They're more like Tektites. But really creepy Tektites. Okay, use foul-smelling bait to lure out riverbank. Yarzans. Back to the map. Where are we going now? Okay, this way to Bannock. Hello, Galfred. Greetings, Falketh Underi. Miowen sent word to expect you. My name is Galfred, and I am responsible for training our twin adder recruit. I thank you for volunteering your assistance. The Twelves Wood is much changed since the calamitous arrival of the 7th Umbral era 5 years ago. The power of the The power of the elementals wanes, and the harmony of the forest gives way to chaos. A great abundance of life has been lost as the strong run rampant, stifling the weak and new sprung. Though it may not appear so to the eyes of an outsider, the Twelves Wood is ailing its once rich variety a fading memory. For the citizens of Gridania, the restoration of the forest is a sacred duty, and it is my hope that adventurers such as you will offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to their requests and do all that you can. May the elementals bless your endeavors, Falketh. So that's level 7. All right. What do you got for me? Galfred, Chief Instructor at the Bannock, wishes to inspect your equipment and thereby gauge your readiness for future missions. I see you are eager to lend a hand, Falketh. That is well, but I cannot in good conscience send you into the forest until I have established that your equipment is equal to the task. It bears repeating that in 5 years since the dawn of the 7th Umbral Era, many of the Twelveswood's creatures have transformed into vicious, bloodthirsty monsters. Venturing into the forest without the proper gear is tantamount to suicide. I suggest you take some time to evaluate your equipment. Once you deem your armor to be sufficient quality, present yourself to me for inspection. Equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or above before returning to speak with Calfred. Okay. That should be doable. You can view, equip, and remove gear by either selecting character under character from the main menu or by pressing C on your keyboard. To equip an item, first select the desired slot. This will open your armory chest from which you can select the item you wish to equip. Finally, from the sub-command menu, select equip to put on the gear. Delivery, eh? You're certain you weren't followed? No. I don't know. Yes, this is exactly what I requested. Strange, I was expecting someone with rather more experience. I usually balk at such outrageous payments prior to delivery. Honestly, I'm amazed you made it this far. These woods are teeming with anoles and other nasties, ready to make a quick meal of the unprepared. I commend your bravery and thank you for your trouble. Here, take the remainder of the fee. I should be very happy to employ you again. Wait, did you see that? It looked like an anole. Quickly go before you bring it here and get us all killed. These people are sketchy. Sketchy as all get out. What do you got for me now? Soldier at the Bannock wants you to track down some initiates that failed to appear for training. Ah, perfect timing. I was just looking for a likely lad to track down some twin Adder initiates. 3 of our newest recruits have failed to report for training, exhausted from a month of solid drills, I expect. Considering their current physical state, I'd rather doubt they've wandered far. Oh gods, please don't mention wild beasts or blood. They're fine, I'm certain of it. Seek out my wayward troops and tell them to report back to me on the double. Can do that. Marlin, a serpent at the Bannock, is seeking a volunteer to gather materials used in the training of recruits. Oh there, adventurer. If it is work you seek, then look no further. Instructor Maristel needs a volunteer to bring him some bog Yarzan shells for the recruits to practice on. You'll find Yarzans in the river south of here. Once you've pried their carapaces from 4 of the creatures, take them to the instructor. Okay, so have the initiates, which should be around here somewhere, and then on the same river just down to the south, I need to go get more Yarzans. And I probably need to go back to town sometime in the near future and look into crafting. Merchant and Mender. Jadeite Thicket. Or Jadeite Thick. Where are you, initiates? They're fighting Yarzans. They're fighting the Yarzans I need to fight myself. If you don't mind, I'm trying to meditate. Om, om, om. I'm guessing you're not one of the initiates? Ah, here we go. You know, in WoW, when I had to do this quest, I got to take a blackjack and clobber the people that had gone AWOL. No, they weren't AWOL, they were just sleeping. Can you not see I am attempting to become one with nature? Leave me be, good sir. What? Sergeant Gahamazon sent you? Matron's teats. I better get back before she makes her boot one with my backside. Yes, I would say so. Let's see. Where's my next victim? Daydreaming initiate. Such a soothing sound. One day I shall build a home by the river. Who are you? You say the sergeant's looking for me? How long have I been here? What bell is it now? Stand aside. I must make haste. Okay, so now we're just missing one more. Nope. Just a few more moments, Mother. Huh? Sergeant Camazon? Oh, F droppings. I must be late for training. Yes, yes you are. Thank you. All the initiates are now present and accounted for. It's always the same, you know, a handful of recruits invariably lose focus a short while after being assigned to their new unit. That first rush of tension and excitement wears off, and the strain from constant drills begins to show. Reprimanding them isn't always the best solution, though. I've their morale to think about. After all, still, I might give them a quick blast for good measure. What can I say? This is one battle I'm not afraid to fight. All right. Now let's go get the Bogyarzans, since we're still right here. Oh no. No, no. No, no, no. Okay. Helps if you push the right button. What was that? Oh, Lancer. Cool, for the hunting log. Okay, there's all of those. Can I clamber up the side here? Have you come to train? Not a new recruit, then what? Ah, the yards and shells I ordered. Marilyn to requisition. I see he's learned to delegate authority, if nothing else. Now that I have these carapaces, I can set my recruits some specialized drills. They are already adept at hitting a target, of course, but they need practical knowledge of exactly where a monster like the Yarzun is most vulnerable. Thanks to your efforts, I've no doubt they will fare rather better against the creatures when called upon. You should be proud of yourself. Both they and the Bannock are safer for your help. We can get raised tree toad legs or money. Go with that. I unlocked roll actions. You have learned a roll action. Roll actions are spells and weapon skills that are assigned to all the classes within a roll. Tank, melee, DPS, ranged DPS, healer, rather than a specific class. Roll actions are learned in the same manner as class actions via leveling, but only need to be learned once to be able to use them with all participating classes within a roll. The roll has been added to your action list found under character in the main menu. Selecting it will display the roll actions you have learned. The number of roll actions that can be assigned to your current class from 1 to a maximum of 10 is determined by the level of that class. To assign a roll action to a class, simply check the box next to the action's name. Boxes cannot be unchecked if that action is currently on cooldown. The roll actions you currently have selected will appear at the bottom of the action list. The icons of those actions can be dragged and dropped into your hotbars. Interesting. Oh no. What am I doing here? Actions and traits. Second Wind. Instantly restores own HP. Your potency varies with current attack power. Okay, and we can... Okay, so I can swap them out and swap them around as needed. Okay. And then we can drag from here and put it there for now. So that one's going to have to be targeted from behind. Delivers a ranged attack with potency of 120. Okay, this one combos after Vorpal Thrust, so we'll want to do True Thrust, Vorpal Thrust, Full Thrust later on. This combos after Impulse Drive. This is after Disembowel, so it'll be Impulse Drive, Disembowel, Chaos Thrust. Okay, interesting. Okay, where are we off to next? There's a delivery Moogle. Let's go there. Just because I'm curious what this letter is. Gonna have to cross the river. Whoa, Magitech. Oh no. level 35 wood whaler sentries. Bent Branch Meadows. Oh, and I've entered a sanctuary. Delivery Moogle. I wonder if there was one by the Etherite over in town. Greetings, tall one. I'm a delivery Moogle, Kupo. I know what you're thinking. Moogles are supposed to hide in trees and avoid contact with outsiders. Why ever would they agree to carry about letters? Why indeed, if I had my way, I'd be curled up under the canopy of a nice oak dreaming about some beautiful moglet with a rainbow-colored pom-pom. But no, the moon had to go and drop me from the sky, causing all of that terrible commotion. Etherites were shattered and link pearls rendered useless for moons. The poor wingless people of Eorzea had no way of communicating with each other beyond screaming at the top of their lungs, which no one really approved of. That is until the little horned ones asked us to assist them by delivering messages. At first we were wary of showing ourselves, worried that one of you might catch and skin us like you do every other forest furry, but once we saw how much we were appreciated, we knew we'd found our new calling. And I personally promised to try and not read any along the way. Look what we have here. A new letter has arrived just for you. Oh, thank you for playing. Moogle delivery service can be accessed by speaking one in married delivery Moogle stationed throughout Eorzea, or by clicking on the Moogle letterbox. The service can be used to send messages and items and guild to anyone on your friends list. Clicking the new button located in the upper right hand corner of the Moogle delivery service window will open the letter editor. In addition to composing your message, this interface can be used to specify a recipient as well as attach guild and items. What did we get? Fantasia. Legend states that any who drink this mysterious liquid before lying down for the evening will awaken a new man or woman. Grants you a single opportunity to edit your appearance in the character creation screen upon your next login. Okay. Thank you for playing Final Fantasy XIV. Enclosed is a file of Fantasia awarded to all those who purchased the original Final Fantasy XIV at release. This item will grant you a single opportunity to edit your appearance in the character creation screen upon your next login. Please note that you must remove all gear before logging out to begin this process. Final Fantasy XIV dev team. Well, that's nice of them. Untradeable items can't be traded. Okay. So we need to present yourself to Galfred. We can't do that yet. Speak to Runabontant. Hard nut to crack. Where is this located again? Okay, so that's going to be off over there. Where am I? Okay, this is Old Gridania. Okay, so that's back in town. That's the Iron Snaffle. I need to report back to the Lancers Guild, so let's use return. Actually, I need to click on this first, right? To attune myself to this one. Teleport learned. By learning the spell Teleport, you are now able to travel instantly between Etherites to which you are attuned. Access the teleportation menu by selecting Teleport under Travel from the main menu. Unlike other spells, Teleport does not require MP to cast and instead uses a type of naturally regenerating spiritual energy. A small fee of gil, however, must be paid to the keepers of the Aetherite so they can maintain the crystals and defend them from those who would see them destroyed. The fee varies depending on the travel distance and remoteness of Aetherite location. Registering an Aetherite as a favored destination will reduce the amount of gil required to travel there. Up to 3 favored destinations can be registered at any one time. Okay, so I could use Teleport to go back as well. But we'll use return for now and do it for free. That's some pretty badass teleporting. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we're at the Aetheryte here. 2 for friendship. Or no, that's level 2 for friendship. Preserving the past. Carpenter's Guild. I need to remember to look around for like a leather workers guild or an armorer's guild perhaps. And then weaponsmithing. But for now, we can go get new armor and a spear from Yawain for completing his Yarzan task. Welcome back, Valkith, and well done. I trust you now understand that in times of direst need, no amount of strength or skill with a spear will avail the Lancer who lacks composure. You are now ready to learn the second aspect of a Lancer's courage, resolve. When faced with a terrible foe, a Lancer may succumb to fear and self-doubt. Should this happen, he will become defensive and in seeking to cover his weakness, surrender his greatest strength, namely his capacity to attack. A Lancer who fears to attack is not but a man holding a pole. His spear may as well be a broomstick for all the good it would do him. It is not, and will never be, a shield. That you may learn the truth of my words firsthand, I bid you go to the Central Shroud, to an area adjoining the abandoned dungeon known as Spirit Hold. Since the calamity, that neck of the Twelveswood has become a veritable menagerie of fearsome fauna. There you will find 3 collapsed pillars which have become a haunt for fell creatures. You are to put them down. What manner of fiends can you expect to encounter? Haha, to reveal that would be to defeat the purpose of the lesson, my young Lancer. I will say only this. If you face these foes with a Lancer's resolve, you will surely emerge the victor. Once you have completed the trial, pray report to Jillian in the entrance hall. She has grasped the 2 aspects of courage, albeit with some trouble. Though I doubt you will encounter similar difficulties, her struggle has furnished her with certain insights which I think you would benefit from hearing. A Lancer learns best when he is doing but the wisdom of his seniors is not entirely without worth. Go now and do as I bid you. Interacting. On some quests, you will interact with you will encounter objects with which you can interact simply by approaching and then right-clicking. Okay. This is out in the Central Shroud. I am there. Okay, so I can just teleport back to there. For 150 guild, that seems steep. But I'm sure it really isn't. It only seems steep because I only have 500 gil left. Because I'm a broke noob. Okay, so they're over there by the green tier. Okay, so let's go this way. Curious what he's gonna pit me against here. Doesn't sound very friendly. We can go north and around, south, probably north and around is going to be best. really curious. I've yet to see anything. Okay, so maybe this means that they're hostile. So used to having red names, red name plates. Trent, level 17 Trent sapling. Oh my. Hope I'm not getting into a total mess here. Okay. Not anything near as bad as the level 17. Oh gosh. What is this? A lumber toad. That is badass. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, that is cool. Got one more over here. Another cloud. Okay. Now that's squared away. Microdania. I didn't even look to see how much that cost. I'm probably broke now. Oh, not bad. How about 418? Oh no! Wasting my sprint. Well, we do have a whole bunch of items now. What do we got? Oh no, it's just the Fantasia. I got more food. That's what it was. Treak shrooms. Animal skins. Oh yeah, Jillian. I've been expecting you. By your return, I trust you now understand the importance of resolve. Like one's flesh, courage can be made strong. It is a matter of training each of its aspects. Now the endeavor may prove difficult in the beginning. Gods know how much I struggled. You may suffer untold humiliation and more frustration than you can bear, but you must persevere. Whenever you engage an opponent, whether in training or in earnest, make a conscious effort to fight with composure and resolve. Over time, doing so will become second nature, and you will acquire such courage as you've never thought could be yours. Mind you, not all battles entail a physical clash of might. It could simply be a disagreement born of a conflict in ideology. The point is, it matters not what battlefield you stand upon, so long as you take care to be composed and resolute, your courage will grow. If that makes sense, even a little? I fear I cannot hold a candle to Guildmaster Ywain, but if there is aught I can do to assist in your training... What was that? Something is afoot in the training area. What is this? Oh no. Somebody took their nonsense too far? And you call yourselves Lancers. Pathetic. You are next, Guildmaster. Arm yourself and face me. Refuse, and all will know that you are no true Lancer. Say what you will, I am above a provocation. Craven to the last man. Ah, but what have we here? Wait, he is but a novice. That makes no odds to me. You yourself admitted him to your ranks, did you not? Very well. I shall withdraw for now. Yet know that only the fearless are fit to wear the mantle of Lancer. I look forward to measuring your worth in the days to come. There is not more to see. Return to your drills. The hell was that about? You made no attempt to evade his thrust. Did your opponent so unnerve you as to deprive you of your senses? Well, it is of little consequence now. You need to pay no further heed to our uninvited guest, lest you wonder. It is not uncommon for challengers to come pounding on our doors seeking to test their mettle. For now, dedicate yourself to tempering the two aspects of courage, the composure to bring the sum of your strength and the skill to bear against your foes, and the resolve to attack when fear would stay your hand, as benefits a lancer. When next we meet, I shall have another trial for you, one that will put your courage to the test. Until then, continue to apply yourself to your training. Farewell. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is what I want. Although the eye patch is 8 plus 8. Whereas this, I lose 4 magic but get 8 defense. It's 3 and minus 2. That's what I've got. Repair level, armor level 1. Leather worker level 1. I'm guessing I should go with the eye patch because I'm guessing I don't have headwear. Storyteller number 1. Armory chest. That is +1. Oh, dang it. Right click. Quit. That'll work. Equip. Oh, nice. Even shows up. That's kind of badass. Digging it. Alright. I suppose that's probably it for now. And I can pick it up again here tomorrow. At least the computer seems to have quit crashing, so hopefully we can continue this tomorrow without the unwanted interruptions.